Are you a retiree worried about your savings as the stock market faces more volatility? Well, you're not alone. Recent headlines have been warning us about a potential economic downturn, inflation pressures, and the risks tied to bank instability. But there's one thing that most retirees don't know, that you can protect your wealth from these forces without losing out on growth. In fact, a gold IRA could be your secret weapon, and in this video, we'll reveal why it's one of the smartest, most secure ways to safeguard your retirement during these uncertain times. Now, before we dive into why gold IRAs are so essential right now, let me ask you a quick question. Did you know that President Biden's policies, including the government's response to inflation and interest rates, might be putting your savings at greater risk than you realize? We'll get into that shortly. But first, let's talk about volatility. Here's the thing. When the market fluctuates wildly, especially during periods of high inflation or financial crises, it's easy for people to panic. You might find your retirement savings shrinking, and that's scary, especially when you've spent decades building it up. And what do most people do? They just sit back and hope things will get better. But what if there's another option? Let's take a step back and think about why you're here today. You've worked hard to get where you are, saved diligently, invested carefully, and planned for your future. But now, with the uncertainty in the markets, it's clear that traditional retirement plans might not be enough to protect your hard-earned wealth. So, what if there was a way to make your savings work harder for you while also shielding them from the volatility of the stock market? That's where a gold IRA comes in. Unlike stocks, gold has been a time-tested store of value. As inflation rises, the price of gold tends to move in the opposite direction of the dollar, meaning it can act as a hedge against inflation and a shield for your retirement. Think about it. While the stock market continues to fluctuate, gold has been steadily increasing in value over the long term, and it's one of the few assets that tends to hold its value when everything else is in freefall. But here's the most important part. Many retirees have no idea that they can actually hold gold in their IRA, giving them the ability to benefit from both the stability and growth potential that gold offers. It's a strategy that allows you to stay ahead of the curve. But here's the kicker. Most financial advisors won't even mention gold IRAs to you. Why? Because it's not in their best interest to do so. They want to keep your money tied up in traditional, risky investments. Let me be clear. There's no pressure here. We're not here to sell you anything, but we do want to offer you something that could make a massive difference in your financial future. If you're someone who's worked hard for decades to build your retirement savings, you owe it to yourself to protect it. We offer a free gold IRA guide and a no-obligation call to discuss your unique situation, and we'll walk you through how this could work for you. Now, the free guide you'll get links you to a personalized consultation, and we promise, no gimmicks, no free silver, just honest, one-on-one education about gold IRAs and how they could be the solution you've been looking for. This is only for serious retirees who want to safeguard their wealth from uncertainty. If you've got $100,000 or more in an IRA or 401k, this guide could be the most important thing you read this year. This is your chance to take control of your retirement in a way that might not only help preserve your wealth, but also grow it in times of instability. We've helped many retirees just like you, and we'd love to help you too. But only if it's a good fit. There's no obligation and no pressure to act. Imagine protecting your wealth for future generations while avoiding the dangers of a volatile market. If that sounds like something you want to explore, don't wait. Click the link in the description to get your free gold IRA guide and schedule your call today. We'll help you make the best decision for your future, no strings attached. Remember, you've worked too hard to let your savings slip away in the face of economic uncertainty. Now's the time to protect what matters most. We'll be here to guide you every step of the way.